What's going on, guys? It's Dominic and who's he with?
And Joe.
And Joe. Today we're going to be talking about episode 2 of the Loki series. The variant. And this episode is absolutely insane because I feel like the Loki series is going to do a lot of the tying into the next phase, because the Falcon, all it really showed was Captain America becoming Sam, and WandaVision. The WandaVision ties into it a lot. I guess I shouldn't. But I feel like Loki ties into it most of all. So we're gonna go scene by scene, talk about it for you guys. Make sure you make sure you subscribe. So before we start this, YouTube's takes our likes away from us for some reason. Have you noticed that?
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, we'd be like at 9 likes, and then we'd be down at 6 for some reason. So make sure everyone likes. The more likes we get, if that happens, then
like it up.
Yeah, but they started off at the Renaissance Festival, 1985, and do you know a lot about the Renaissance festivals?
A little bit.
Just they dress up and stuff.
They dress up. They do the old school Renaissance era culture. All that old school style stuff.
They got the weird hair where it's just like a circle, and then they are bald, and they're bald on top, and then that. But they go and try to find the variant, Lady Loki, and
which we know.
Well, we know that. Actually, before we get on going, people are saying it's not Lady Loki. They're saying it's someone else. Okay. But I think I'm gonna have to disagree with them on that. I'm pretty sure I'm almost 90% sure this is Lady Loki.
Whether it's Lady Loki or not, we think it is, but whether it is or not, it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's Lady Loki.
We're excited to find out.
Yeah, they go and look for her, and she mind controls. It's crazy. She has the power of the Mind Stone.
Right. And
hers is more powerful than any other ones because she could control them, kind of like Wanda, where she could make them go out of their mind and stuff.
They're just an extension of her.
It's kind of
She can basically mind control them to do whatever she wants, talk the way she wants, fight the way she wants, anything that she wants.
Yeah, kind of like how Loki had the scepter in Avengers. She has it, and Wanda, her powers are red, and Loki's are green, or Lady Loki. So maybe Lady Loki has the power of the Mind Stone.
We've seen some power,
actually,
sure.
I was thinking about this. On the Infinity Stone thing, where they have the paperweights, notice how the Mind Stone's the only one that's not there.
That's right. That's
crazy.
Didn't see a Mind Stone.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But so cut to that. She takes the hostage. She takes, what was it, TV 20 or something?
C20.
C20.
Hunter C20.
Take them hostage.
First time that a variant has taken a hostage. Sorry about the TVA is freaking out.
Yeah, Loki joins, or he's kind of a part of the TVA. He has to help him, or else he can't. He can't speak to the timekeepers.
He's helping them the bare minimum.
Yeah.
He's got his own agenda. We know Loki.
But why does he want to speak to the timekeepers? Do you know?
I think one, he doubts that they're real.
I think so.
2, if they are real, he wants to find out who's really behind it, because I think he thinks that the TVA as a whole is some kind of projection, like a Wanda power, like a Scarlet Witch type power. He's not sure. But we're going to get to theories here in a couple minutes about who we think's behind the TVA based off some internet and comic book research. Yeah.
So he works with them. And he tries to find the variant, and he kind of what does he stall them?
He stalls them on purpose, thinking that the other Loki's going to come in and thank him and be like, "Oh, you stalled, and I can kill everybody." But that wasn't the case.
That wasn't the case at all. I guess we can't talk about this until the end of the episode. But they go back. They're not trusting Loki. His trust. Oh, shoot.
Hello.
Hi.
And then Jousta, the energy drink.
Drugged in the back.
Jousta, the energy drink. It's an energy drink that Pepsi came out with in the 90s too. So why is he so obsessed with mid-90s stuff?
Yeah.
Hello.
All right, guys, we are back. We had a little a commercial break. That's what we're calling a commercial break. But what were you saying? That was a pretty good theory. Or should we wait to talk about it?
No, we can do it.
Okay.
So there's theories circling around out there that Mobius was taken from like the early 90s, mid 90s. He wasn't actually, the TVA didn't create him. He was just stolen from it because he's obsessed with mid 90s. So he's obsessed with jet skis, and the energy drink that he's drinking, that Jousta, is from the mid 90s too. So he's holding on to this stuff for some reason. It's subconsciously, we don't know.
Maybe the
it's just a
TVA
theory.
captured him.
Yeah,
And he doesn't know.
Right.
They could have wiped his mind.
They could have wiped his mind.
Bro, the Mind Stone, they don't have it on there.
All these employees are like, we work behind a desk for our living, and we get bored, and like, so they're slaves.
The guy didn't know what a fish was.
He didn't know what a fish was.
Dude, I think the TVA has something to do with the Mind Stone. I mean, tell me if you guys agree. But I mean, talking about, don't you agree?
I think it could definitely have something to do with the Mind Stone.
Just messing with these people's mind. So yeah, Loki finds out about Asgard. His planet was destroyed by Ragnarok.
Because we got 2012 Loki. So
Yeah,
they call
2012 Loki.
The MC Universe calls him Loki 616 because he doesn't know anything about the Infinity War. So yeah, when he's learning about Ragnarok, you can see little tears coming in his eyes. He's like, "Oh,
sad Loki." But yeah, he finds out about the apocalypse, that they're going to different parts of the apocalypse, but do you know why? Did it ever explain why?
So he figured out that Loki 616 figured out that this alternate Loki is using apocalyptic events to go and hide.
Yeah, because it doesn't affect the timeline.
It doesn't affect the timeline. It's a loophole.
But don't you think she's trying to get them to come?
I think she's trying to lure in as many minutes.
Because she left that gum. What was that gum from the 2050?
Right.
So I think she's trying to get.
It's like alternate Loki's leaving little clues for the current Loki, or we don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting to find out.
Yeah. So then he goes to Italy,
the Pompeii volcano.
Yeah, and he just tells him, "You all are about to die."
It's a great scene because he gets to finally like just break out. He's been in the TVA, no powers. He's like. He releases a bunch of ghosts that have horns like him. He's like, "Be released, my horned friends. I am Loki from the future. You're all gonna die."
It does nothing. It does nothing. So
it's hilarious.
His theory was indeed correct.
Because that's one thing that he likes. He goes, "If you don't trust me, know that I like to be right."
He does.
And that's how he sold more Mobius. He does like to be right.
Obviously, we all know this because we watched the episode. Right. But yeah, I'm gonna flip my page now. So yeah. We think that she wanted them to find him, but we also figure out that they don't also have the ability to travel to the past. They could also go to the future. So what I said about maybe Loki ends up going back to, he travels in time and goes back to where he's from, and then in 2020 he could be in the next Thor: Love and Thunder. You think so?
I definitely think, yeah.
Or I mean, eventually they're gonna 2012 they're gonna eventually tie back up, because Loki never he doesn't die of old age.
Hopefully it ties back up.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, he dies of old age, but Loki's like 1,500 years old. It's crazy. Like
he's 1,500,000 years old.
But Loki tells him about the 2050, and Mobius is starting to actually trust Loki because he gave him back his knives. And what was it, C20?
C7 maybe.
C7.
She's like, no, I don't think so. Loki,
she doesn't think so.
Not weapons.
But yeah, I have a quick theory. So I think Loki's gonna take down these variants of himself, and he's gonna get these variants' powers. You think so? Maybe. Good theory.
That's a good theory. It's very possible.
He might be able to take those Mind Stone powers that Lady Loki has, and it's said that all the variant Lokis have different powers. Because did you see the ice one, the yellow one?
Yeah, one was like an ice giant, one was a big buff guy. Yeah, it's my favorite part of this series is that it's villain versus Loki's one of my favorite villains. Villain versus villain, Loki versus Loki. Who's gonna win? How can Loki outsmart the other Lokis? Does he? Who wins?
He might join them or something.
Yeah, and that's what's exciting about it, because it's not your typical the good guy's gonna win and the bad guy's not. That's not it in this series, I think, and that's why it's my favorite series so far. I know it's bold to say in episode 2 of it.
Dude, episode 2, and it's already so good, though.
Yeah.
Do you think so? In the trailer, did they go back to Asgard? Didn't it show in the trailer? Like it was like a more realistic. They edited Asgard.
I think it's an alternate Asgard where Loki's the ultimate ruler there.
But do you think they go there?
I think so.
Do you think we could see a? Let me know in the comments. Do you think we could see a Thor cameo?
Ooh,
I don't know. Honestly, that's
50-50
for me.
It'd be hard to see a Thor cameo. It would be nice, and it's possible, but Thor is hanging out with Guardians of the Galaxy right now.
No, he's not. He
left them after.
But 2012.
Oh, that's right.
So
right.
What is he doing in 2000? He might be looking for Loki, because again, Loki wasn't supposed to.
He's falling in love with Natalie Portman. That's what he's doing.
But I mean, so like when he went away, it branched off. So you know how the timeline's going like this. What he did, it made the timeline go zoom, and there could be that timeline. Thor could be looking for Loki. It's just
possible.
Yeah,
because I like that theory, because in the very first episode, when Loki takes the Tesseract and disappears, and it's going in to start the show, you hear Thor's voice. Where's Loki? Where's Loki? So maybe Thor is looking for Loki. That's a good catch. Yeah.
Okay, so they go to that hurricane, that huge mall where the hurricane's going on, and all these people are here.
2050.
2050, which is 30 years. We're up on 30. So it's 30 years in the future from what we know, and I mean they go and look for the variant Loki. They know that he/she is there. We don't know that.
Right.
But we figured out it's a lady Loki, and her scheme was to blast the reset things into different timelines.
Right. Cause total chaos.
Yeah. And do you think maybe that was supposed to happen? Because it said Ego, Volmir, Titan. It said Titans
on the list. Yeah.
And then it said New York. What else did it say? It said Guardian. It said Nowhere, Guardians of the Galaxy. It had a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff.
Nowhere, like the place Nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think maybe this disaster caused like Thanos or Ego?
That's possible. That's very.
What if
possible.
there was like a good Thanos, and this timeline made a bad Thanos?
That's really weird.
That's weird to think about. But that's the end of the episode, really.
Yeah, and we had it like with this branching of the timeline going crazy with the Loki catastrophe and Lady Loki catastrophe. Could this be one of those timeline breaches? Could that be from WandaVision when she's redoing Westview,
New Jersey.
Is that what we're seeing? Because ultimately Loki series was supposed to come out before WandaVision, so maybe they tie together. And that's just another theory that we have too.
This Loki series, I guarantee it's going to tie into the Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man. It just has to. Ant-Man.
We haven't talked about
Ant-Man.
We haven't talked about Kang the Conqueror.
Oh yeah, let's talk about him.
So Kang the Conqueror, it's possible that he's one of the timekeepers behind it, because we did some internet research too, and the judge, her name's escaped me, but she's in the comics. She's one of Kang the Conqueror's like girlfriends or something, and she's the only one that like talks to the timekeepers, like Mobius doesn't know, and also
what if King the Conqueror is the one that?
Because he's supposed to be in
Ant-Man, yeah.
Ant-Man 3.
What if he was King the Conqueror was the one who stole Mobius? I think
he could be. Yeah,
I think he's smart. I don't think there's. I personally don't think there's 3 timekeepers. I think what was his name?
King the Conqueror.
King the Conqueror.
He might be posing as one, right?
I think he's one of them. I think he's behind it all.
It's
and
possible.
he gets. I think they find out, but at the end of the episode, she takes a portal somewhere. Where do you think she goes? Do you think she goes she goes to where she believes the timekeepers are? We don't know until Wednesday.
They did a good job disguising it, because she doesn't seem to be interested in the timekeepers when Loki brought that up.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm going to take over, and she's like, I'm not interested in that. But
she got the information of where the timekeepers were from C20.
We find that out.
I think she might be. She might. Okay, what I just thought about is she's trying to conquer them by herself or something. She wants to be the main Loki or something like that.
Right.
That's a good theory.
So Loki's using Loki. Imagine that.
Yeah. This episode is wrapping up. It's coming to an end. Great second episode.
Awesome.
I can't wait for the third episode.
Yeah.
I feel like I really want to see Loki using his insane powers where he like teleport, or he doesn't teleport, but there's like two of himself. He can project himself.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see all the other Lokis. I think I'm mainly excited to see the one that is the ruler of Asgard.
That's gonna be. Hopefully, there's parts of an episode where he's ruling Asgard.
In the trailer, did it show any other ones? I know it showed the ruler of Asgard.
Yeah.
You know, is it the trailers are kind of.
Who's the one in like the Lance Armstrong biker looking thing?
Oh yeah, I don't know that. That one we just have to wait till that episode.
He looks like he's gonna ride in the Tour de France.
Yeah, that one all the other ones we just have to wait until the episode gets there.
Yeah.
Episode 3. Any predictions?
Episode 3 predictions. I don't have any yet.
I don't
have any yet. That episode was so action packed.
Yeah. You think Lady Loki join each other, become friends?
No.
I
think they use each other. I think they totally use each other. Yeah.
I agree. You think Loki is actually still working with the TVA? He goes and tries to get the variant and comes back and captures her.
I don't think his TVA days are over. I think he's got a little bit more to do with them, but I don't think he's going to be working with them the way that he was in the first 2 episodes. Unless he gets Mobius to join him somehow.
I think so.
I
think Mobius. A theory I have. I don't think the timekeepers are real. I think Mobius finds out and he just completely loses all respect to the TVA.
Yeah, because Loki's making him question it. Little by little, Loki's planting little thoughts in his head. And Mobius kind of said it too. He's like, hey, what are the timekeepers up to when he was talking to the judge lady? She's like, oh, they're busy in their chamber. He's like, oh,
where's their chamber?
I've never seen them before. Right.
Where's their chamber?
So,
I think maybe the judge is bad too.
Absolutely.
I think so.
She's in disguise.
Okay, end of episode 2. Great episode.
Awesome episode.
Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Like I said at the start, all your support helps. Check out the description and share this video with every single one of your friends. Share it on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, did I say Snapchat already? Yeah. I did say Snapchat. Use hashtag D&J podcast, no caps, no spaces. And check out our Instagram page, D&J podcast. We have the exact amount of Instagram followers as YouTube subscribers. It's crazy. It's like right when we gain a subscriber on YouTube, we gain a follower on Instagram. So
awesome.
54. We appreciate the support.
54 subscribers, definitely.
Yeah, we appreciate the support you've been giving us, and we're just trying to get up to 100K. Get that YouTube play button.
Heck yeah.
Also check out my TikToks, D&J podcast, and
I'm gonna start one too.
You're gonna start one?
Mm-hmm.
Fun. All right.
I'll tag you in them. Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. Make sure you guys check us out next Wednesday, and I'll see you guys next week. Let's go.
See ya.